Hello my dear lovely students. How are you all? Hope you all are good. This is your English teacher Mrs. Janaki Biswas and I am once again back with your English classes. Students, today in this video we will be doing course chapter 9, The Encounter. The theme of the story is adventure. Adventure means something exciting. Something very different and exciting. Now, the title of the lesson is The Encounter. What is the meaning of encounter? Encounter means unexpected meeting. Now students, this unexpected meeting, it can be a pleasant one, it can be an unpleasant one also. For example, let us take that when you are meeting some of your very old friends, it will be a pleasant meeting. But if you meet with some stranger or something very different out of your imagination, then maybe that meeting will be an unpleasant one. So here in this story, it is an adventure. That means in each and every step, it will make you think that what is going to happen next. So it will be a very exciting story for you all. Now the main character of the story is Megha, a girl who always wants to dream, and particularly you can say it as daydreaming. In the morning also, if you leave her for a while, you will find her looking at something and dreaming. So today I will be doing the summary of lesson 9, The Encounter. So let's get started with a summary of lesson 9, The Encounter. Encounter means an unexpected meeting, And as I told you, the main character of this lesson, the name of that character is Megha. So students, here we have Megha with us. Megha was a girl just like your age, going to the school, doing everything in a very proper way, but she had only one fault. And what was the fault this girl was having, Megha? She used to dream. Whenever and wherever she used to get some time, she used to lie down or look at something and start dreaming. So here we have with us Megha and her story. So one day, it was late afternoon, maybe 3 or 4 hours before the sunset. The school was over and Megha was just lying in front of a small grassy hill in front of her school. The school was over. The school was very silent. So what did this girl do? What did Megha do? She did not go home. She came out of the school and there was a small grassy hill. She laid down there. And what was she doing? She was watching the skies. She was watching the sky. And in the sky, what was she looking? She was looking at the beautiful clouds. And then she started dreaming. She thought that the clouds in the sky, they are making different type of shapes. And then her imagination started. She started imagining that the clouds were making or forming a particular shape. And at the corner, her exercise book, that means her copy, was there. The weather was very pleasant. A very light breeze was blowing. And that breeze was turning the pages of her copy. And then she suddenly remembered something. She suddenly remembered about her homework. She was supposed to write an essay on an amazing experience. And then she thought for some time. She became very irritated. And then she closed the copy and kept it aside. Suddenly, she heard someone calling out her name. Megha, Megha. She was lying. She got up suddenly and she looked here and there. And who was standing in front of her? Her friend Neha was standing in front of her. And then Megha and Neha, they both had a very short conversation.
Both the friends had a short conversation. Neha asked, "Aren't you going home? Don't you have to go to Miss Sophia at 5 o'clock?" Megha replied, "No, not yet. If I go home now, Mom will ask me to eat something and do my homework right away." "And what's wrong with that?" Neha asked. Megha made a face.
After the short conversation between Neha and Megha, where Megha did not agree to what Neha said. So Neha became angry and she went back with heavy footstep. Actually, this was the way she was showing her anger. And she left Megha there in that place only to do what she could do the best. And what Megha could do the best? She would look at the sky and see the clouds making different shape. So when Neha went away, Megha, she thought that what is so bad in dreaming or looking at the sky and thinking about it? There was no one, everything was very quiet. Far away, the school, it was also completely quiet. So Neha was not there even. Now Megha could easily do what she wanted to do. That is, look at the sky and see the clouds making different type of shapes. At that time only, she looked at the copy, that is her exercise book, and she suddenly remembered that she got homework. And what was the homework? The homework was to write an essay on and something amazing, that is an essay on an amazing experience. She thought for some time and then she closed the copy and kept it aside. And what was her expression? Yuck, homework, I don't like it. And then she started looking at the sky. And that was the time when she started seeing the clouds forming different shapes. So this is what we call as Megha and her dreaming, that is daydreaming. First of all, she could see in the sky that clouds were taking a shape of an elephant wearing a skirt. Then she looked this side, students. Then she looked this side, up the sky. And what did she see? She saw a butterfly and a dragonfly dancing. Then again she saw the other side. It was a dog with a bushy tail. And seeing these things, Megha started laughing to herself. She continued to amuse herself thinking about different shapes in the sky. And then that was the time when she fell asleep. She was feeling tired and she was looking at the sky and she started to doze. That means she went on a very small sleep.
Megha picked up the exercise book, thought for a while, and then slammed it shut and laid it back on the grass. She grumbled because she was not in a mood to do the homework. She looked at the sky and she saw the clouds taking different shapes. She felt like one looked like an elephant in a skirt. Then she saw a beautiful butterfly. And then later on, she thought as if a butterfly was dancing with a dragonfly. She felt like a butterfly was dancing with a dragonfly. She even felt like she saw a dog with a giant tail.
After dreaming few things, Megha started sleeping. And then suddenly she woke up. She felt that she saw something bright, gold, darting in the sky. That means she felt that something fell down from the sky. And then she got up, she sat and started wondering, was it a dream or something really happened? But then after thinking for a short time, she felt that no, that was not her dream. That wasn't her dream. Something must have fallen from the sky. So she started looking this side and that side. She looked this way, she looked that way. Okay, and then she saw that there was a forest far away. And then she assumed that maybe the thing which fell from the sky, it fell in the forest. So she thought of finding out that what was the thing which fell from the forest. And before going, she started again assuming, as I said, Megha, daydreamer. So she started thinking what it could be. Maybe a fairy, or maybe a dragonfly, or maybe something very unusual. So she thought, although she was a bit afraid, but then she thought that she should go to find out. And then she started going towards the forest. Although she was a bit afraid, she was having some scary feeling when she just went near the forest. But then she thought that no, she was determined that no, I should go inside. And then she slowly started going inside the forest to find out what fell from the sky.
She thought of a fallen star and wondered how pretty it would look. She also wondered if it was a fairy, a beautiful one in a white and gold gown, or even she thought it may be a fire-spitting dragon. So she ran off towards the woods.
The forest, or we can call the other word to it is woods. The forest looked very scary and frightening. In the darkness, Megha could feel that the trees were waiting for something terrible to happen. As she was walking on the dry leaves, the noise which came frightened her even more. That means the crunching noise of the grass. That is the dry leaves, not the grass, the dry leaves. And that sound also even frightened Megha more. But still, she was determined to find what had fallen in the forest. And so she started moving towards the forest. She went inside and inside the forest, and then she saw something. What was it? It was some object, very small object, like a very small car. So she thought what it can be. Maybe a spaceship? So now she became excited. If it is a spaceship, then students think who would have come? Maybe aliens. So now she looked here and there, and she started moving towards that object which looked somewhat similar like a car. And then suddenly she heard some footsteps. And from where the footsteps were coming? They were all coming from behind her. And the footstep, when it was walking on the dry leaves, again that noise, the noise of the dry leaves, it started frightening Megha again. And now she could sense that the footstep was coming slowly and slowly, and it was coming closer to her. And then when Megha turned, she saw, and do you know what did she see? She saw an ugly creature. It was an alien and it was very ugly. Dear students, do you know how that alien looked? It was very ugly. It had a grey color skin. That means all scales were there. So scaly grey skin, and at the top of the head it was having one burning eye. So just imagine, students, if you were there in the forest all alone in the dark, what would be your reaction? How would you react? Definitely in the same way as Megha did. Megha, she froze with fear. Froze means she stood there with fear. She could not move. She could not act. She was thinking that no, she should run away. But she was in such a position, she was so surprised, stunned, you can say, that, she was so much afraid that she could not take any quick decision. What to do, whether to run away. And then she stood there looking straight at that alien. And the alien, just imagine, with one eye, a creature standing in front of you with one eye, and that was also burning. And then what happened, you know? The alien, it came forward and it grabbed her hand. It held very firmly the hand of Megha. And that was the time Megha could not understand what to do. She wanted to make herself free. She was struggling to make herself free. But the alien held her or grabbed her tightly. And even she could see, while she was struggling to make herself free, she could see scratch marks on her arm. She could see that there were scratch marks, and because it was a struggling, she was struggling to come out from the hold of that alien. And then what happened? She fell down and everything went black. She was unconscious. Now students, the last bit of adventure in the story. I told you that there was a struggle between the alien and Megha. Megha could see the scratch marks on her arm, the grey claws that was making that scratch mark. And then the struggle was there, and Megha suddenly fell down and she went black. Everything went black. That means she was unconscious. And then after maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, but when she regained her conscious, when she became conscious, she found herself, do you know where? She found herself lying at the same place in front of her school on the grassy hill. She got up and she was very frightened. She got up and she looked everywhere, and she was far away from the forest, and she was sitting on that grassy hill. Her exercise copy, that is the homework, it was lying beside her. Now she started thinking what was it? Was it a dream or something actually happened? With this peculiar incident and the two confusing questions in her mind, she got up and she went back home. And throughout the night, she kept on thinking that was it a dream or it was just her imagination? Now, but whatever it was, she got a topic to write, and then she wrote her essay very nicely, an amazing experience. She wrote this incident, and the next day in the class when she read her essay, everyone loved and praised. She got a huge round of applause in the class. All the students and the teacher clapped for her. And then when the class was over, everyone was out of the class. She thought that let me verify and find out whether it was a dream or it was a dream, imagination or a reality. And then what did she do? She rolled the slips of her school dress, that is of her shirt. And students, just imagine what happened. What did she see? She saw scratch marks on her arm. Now, the writer has left us to think. What will you think, students? Whether it was reality or dream, imagination or it happened. Because the thing is, we have two things on which we have to think. If we think that no, it was just his imagination, because when she woke up, when she gained her conscious, she found herself back on the grassy hill, right? So we can say that maybe it was a dream. But then, if it was a dream, from where did she get those marks? From where did she get those scratch marks on her arm? So it is up to you, students, to think and come to a conclusion that whether Megha had whether Megha imagined it was an imagination or something really happened with her. The thing really happened means whether she really met an alien. So that is why, students, the title is The Encounter. That is an unexpected meeting. That means if she had that meeting with the alien, then that was totally a surprise one. It was an unexpected meeting of Megha with an alien. So hope, students, you all like the story, and the summary of this chapter is clear. The hard works and the exercises related to this lesson will be uploaded in the campus kit. So students, till then, take care and goodbye.